Hey guys, Justin with Ready Business Systems, and today I'm going over RBS05 equipment automation. So the purpose of this automation is to automate the service of equipment and make sure as well that purchase protocols are followed and other types of things like that. So basically, our system is set up so that every piece of equipment has the tag equipment on it. As well as that, depending on the type of equipment, it has a secondary tag such as vehicle, spreader, mower, etc., which triggers these automations. Uh, this is our equipment purchase protocol. So basically, I have to, I insist that people have to remember. I just keep drilling it in their head that if it's a piece of equipment, they have to remember to put an equipment tag on it because if they don't, none of these automations will trigger. So basically, this is triggered based off of a client that's tagged equipment, and these are all just to-dos. Uh, so prior to putting this into automations and Source Autopilot, I had checklists, and basically these were all converted into to-dos as a checklist, basically. So we have to inform the accountant that we bought the piece of equipment because he's going to want to know. Uh, Bill of sale saved to the account, so you have that on file if it's bought on used, or if it's brand new, the receipt. We install an hour meter if it doesn't already have one for maintenance. The warranty information, so our client accounts, we have custom fields for each type of the engine make, model, the equipment make, model, year purchased as the client since date. So pretty much all those fields can be used to track equipment as well. So we have a field for warranty. We actually put it in the client notes because we want to make sure that everyone can see that this thing's under warranty, because we like to take advantage of the warranties. It makes sense when they're new, and a lot of people forget and they'll pay to get it fixed, and it could have been done under warranty. So we put that right on the client's home screen there under client notes. We label the oil capacity on each piece of equipment, so we don't have to look it up every time. We carve in the last four of the VIN or the serial number on the gas cap of all the equipment, so the foremen know where to look when they create damage to-dos, which they attach to these clients, these equipment clients. So if the guys in the field have an issue with a piece of equipment, they know how to look it up by searching for the VIN, which is on the gas cap, for the last four digits, uh, and then they can create a to-do for the mechanic that it needs to repair. This one is a to-do that says, once it's tagged as equipment, tag what specific type of equipment it is to trigger the other automations. Um, Make sure the SA account is written right. This goes to the office lady, and fill client information. So this goes to the mechanic, which is to make sure that all those custom fields are filled for the engine make, model, serial, that sort of thing. We have an additional, so this is all pieces of equipment need these things done. Vehicles have an additional checklist, so we install the GPS in them. We get them vinyled. We make sure we have a spare tire on hand for the truck. We put the insurance in the glove compartment. Add it to the insurance. Um, Register it, obviously. This one, registration, copy. I think that's putting it in the glove box. We make sure we make key copies, so we make 5 copies for each truck, and every foreman has their own has a copy to each truck in case they need to change trucks. That became disorganized when the foreman had to always looking for keys in the morning. It's a waste of time. Labels. Oh, right. We have right on the inside of the windshield, we have labels of what the passenger in the truck should be doing, which is they should be, operating the tablet, doing paper timesheets, filling weed whacker heads. So it's kind of a list of tasks that should be done by the passenger, so they're not just sitting there playing on their phone. So that's what those are about. And cleaning. What we do for cleaning of the trucks is we actually have a package for once a month clean truck. We also have it for trailers that goes on the waiting list, so the manager can dispatch these jobs to the crews to clean their trucks that day and make sure they stay clean once a month. Spreader. We label when we buy a spreader, we label the rates on there for each application. So it's, the guys can look right there and know what setting to put it on for each application. The mowers, uh, we label the deck heights. So depending on the time of the year, if it has the label mower, they're going to have the additional checklist of labeling what deck heights to use per time of the year, which matches up with our estimate descriptions. So we're all on the same page doing what we say we're going to be doing. Trailer purchase, a secondary checklist. So, we get the vinyl done, again, spare tire, add to insurance, add to registration. Keys, I'm not sure what that's doing there, honestly. We have the cleaning package, and this is putting the registration and the insurance inside the truck. Prep equipment. These are reminders from the mechanic for the time of year. So this applies to any seeders, aerators, that sort of thing. And to remind the mechanic on August 1st, we're going to get ready to seed. Basically, make sure the equipment's ready to go. So automatically on August 1st, it makes a to-do for each piece of equipment that we use during our fall seeding to make sure it's ready to go. Same with November 1st. This is all fall cleanup equipment. Anything used for fall cleanup is tagged. It makes it to do for the mechanic to make sure it's ready to go for the fall. And June, we do compost top dressing, so make sure the compost top dressers are ready. What is this one? This is just making sure that we have to have our trailer registrations done each June. So this makes sure that these get done at the right time, and same with the trucks. At the end of March, I believe, is when the trucks need to be registered. So just making sure, and it makes to do for each truck, anything that's labeled truck. So we make sure that we get all those registrations done annually. Winterizing, this is for every piece of equipment, making sure so we don't forget anything, to make sure we winterize everything, putting a fuel stabilizer, greasing up everything, making sure it's all ready for the spring. Mid-season, July 1st trailers, this is basically greasing the hubs, we do it twice a year. Mower deck height, March 1st, this is making sure that, and mower deck height, so we change it 3 times a year, making sure that, that the mechanic makes sure the deck heights are set to what we say we're going to cut the grass at during the season. This is for the mechanic. We do small engine repair, so this just lets him know that that when a job is dispatched, that small engine, check the wait list, because he dispatches his own small engine repair jobs, so that lets him know that he doesn't check the wait list habitually. So let's make sure he checks it. Fall recurring to-dos. Every year we sell our old backpack blowers. That's what that's about. Fall cleanup signs, so he'll order our marketing signs there if we need them. And vehicle maintenance, we have quarterly. So these are checklists for things that need to get done on the trucks each quarter for each truck. So we'll create to-dos, making sure we're not missing any oil changes or inspections or anything like that. 2-cycle, so this is throughout the year. We have a 2-cycle maintenance. This is just making sure that the weed whacker heads are getting greased and that sort of thing, because they tend to get neglected. Things like the mowers, we know those are serviced every single week. They're greased, oil change. I used to have this much more micromanaged, but in reality, sometimes it's easier to keep things simpler. If more complicated, let the mechanic use his brain instead of trying to micromanage every single thing he does. I actually have a whole bunch of checklists for each piece of equipment each time of the year. But I just found that this is just better to let go a little bit and let them manage themselves a little bit. But at least getting the basics here are automated. So anyway, that's it for the equipment automations. If you guys have any questions, feel free to post them below. I can build any of these automations for you. Eventually, they will all be in the marketplace and be able to be customized for your business. Check out the website, readybusinesssystems.com. Catch you next time.